Hello there, I'm the Traveling Geek. Welcome to part 1 of Surviving Conventions. A lot of people want to attend conventions but don't know where to start. Well, in this first episode, I'm here to tell you what you need to prepare for before you even think about attending a convention. Step 1, decide what convention is right for you. There are many different types of conventions out there: anime, sci-fi, horror movie, comic book, and even a Wheather convention for those who enjoy the steaks and the brown coats. The best way to locate these are online. One really great online source is cosplay.com. www.cosplay.com, if you click on their calendar section, has a list of events, according to date, of course, that tell you not only what the convention is, but where it is located. For all you know, there might be a great convention in your neighborhood and you don't even know about it. Right here in St. Louis, we have 7 conventions. Bet that surprises some of you. Now, when you have decided on a convention, the next thing you need to do is decide on a hotel. A lot of conventions have a hotel connected to you, but those are usually a little bit more pricey. For all you know, across the street there will be a reasonable hotel for $30 less, so be sure to search the area. A good way to do this is Google Maps. It's nice and reliable, and it's what I use when I travel. Next up, pre-registering. Once you're 100% sure this is the convention for you, go ahead and go to the register or pre-register section on the website of the convention. There you can buy tickets, and you can even buy a bunch of tickets as a group and sometimes get a price break. This way you don't have to worry about walking in wondering, uh-oh, where do I go to get my tickets, waiting in line for hours to buy the tickets, making sure you have the right ID. It's troublesome. Which reminds me, always make sure you bring an ID. It's always good, just for safety's sake, to have an ID on you in case some rabid Ewok cuts you off at the knees and you fall down and, have to go to the hospital. Well, who is this person? I don't know, but he got tripped by some Ewoks. Be known as that guy. Oh, that's the guy that got tripped by the Ewoks. Oh, there's that guy who doesn't know how to walk near Ewoks. Bastard. Step 2. Hygiene. This is very important. Alright? No one ever got in trouble for smelling too well. Now, simply enough, toothbrush. Brush your teeth. Or, if you don't want to brush your teeth, always bring Trident or gum. Clean breath brings the smell to everyone. Deodorant. Apply under the arms, both sides, at least once daily when attending a convention. If you've had a very rigorous day, such as walking up and down the entire convention, feel free to add an extra coat. You never know who you might run into. Also, here's some helpful tip when packing. Usually pack your clothes and your usual. Some people do costumes. Always bring an extra t-shirt, just in case you get a mysterious stain on you. You never know. For example, you're standing in line for a hot dog, some idiot kid turns around to glomp you. Get chili sauce all down your shirt. And therefore, the rest of the day, you're known as the chili sauce guy at the convention. Hey, you remember the chili sauce guy? Oh yeah, almost as funny as the guy who got tripped by Ewoks. Another step, and this one's exclusively for everyone, but I'm talking mostly to you ladies. Wear comfortable shoes. Yes, 6 implant form heels make you look amazing, but you're going to wear comfortable shoes at the end of the day. Bring a set of tennies, even if it clashes with your costume. Trust me, at the end of the day, you're going to really, really be happy for it. Now here's an important thing that you all need to know about. Food! You can't always be eating Burger King every single day. That's bad for your arteries, bad for your skin, bad for the smell. We're back to the hygiene thing. Simple thing to do, cup ramen. I know you're thinking, well, come on, it's not like I'm going to have a microwave around with me. No, but did you know that this can be made in the coffee maker? Any hotel room, always call and ask what amenities they have. They may not have a microwave, but if they have a coffee maker, you can put and make coffee maker ramen. Hey, it's just a source of hot water. It works great. It's cheap and easy to make. Also, for that long drive, I also suggest trail mix. It's easy to handle. You don't have to worry about messy wrappers or anything. Plus, you can always put it in a Ziploc bag, carry it in your purse, or carry it in your fanny pack, guys. It's not saying all guys should wear fanny packs, I'm just saying. I know some of you do. Energy drinks are very popular, but be careful with 5-hour energy shots. You don't want to be hyping up down the halls, and it's a disaster. We see way too many of those kids going around. Mountain Dew, of course, is the choice of geeks everywhere. Now, I know everyone has their certain special little item they have to bring, their like secret snack food. Mine is Twizzlers. Leads to a long story about an assault into the vending machine, which is not my fault. I blame Carrie and Lauren. You know who you are. But Twizzlers. That's my little secret thing. I love to carry this around my purse and eat it at conventions. This is my con-going food. I never leave a convention without it. Next up, when you actually arrive at the convention, one thing you might want to be sure to make sure you don't do to avoid buyer's remorse, have a wish list. Do you really need a 12th Jabba the Hutt statue? Do you really need that idiotic, t-shirt that says Wheather with some idiot holding a pixie stick and Mountain Dew? No, you do not. A wish list is a thing you make before the convention to ensure that you only get the things you really want, such as that missing issue of Thor, that trade paperback you've been looking all over for and can't find. If you can find it local at your local comic book shop, buy it there and support your local economy. But if it's something that you absolutely have been looking all over for and can't find, here's a golden opportunity. Also, there's a chance for you to get something unique and rare, such as a one-of-a-kind t-shirt printed by specialty stores. A lot of people go to conventions and they're like, oh wow, where'd you get that t-shirt? I'm like, well, I got it at Acon. What the hell's Acon? Acon is where you should have gone to get the dang t-shirt. Alright. Also, autographs. A lot of people bring comic books to autograph. A lot of people bring newspapers. Some people even bring their Wizard magazine to get autographed. Well, personally, I don't like my comics autographed because I like to read my comic books, so I have an autograph book. I always bring this with me, and I have people sign on the inside. Simple enough, that way all my autographs are nice and organized. This is not saying that you have to do that, but it's a neat idea that I like to pass on to people. Okay, also, another tip, when you're preparing to go on the road, gas up locally. A lot of people are not really into this concept yet, because they're always like, oh, well, there might be cheaper gas, down the road. Well, when you get down the road and there's not cheaper gas, you feel kind of messed up, like, oh, guess there wasn't, now I'm out of gas. Fill up your tank locally. You know the price, you can always kind of estimate what the price is going to be in the other towns down the road that way. Yes. Now, the most important thing I have to stress about these conventions, have fun, alright? You're surrounded by other geeks just like you. There's nothing to be apprehensive about, there's nothing to feel nervous about, like, oh, what if I don't fit in? Trust me, you're going to fit in. This is a great area, a land of nerds and extravagant attendees who just enjoy getting their nerd on. There's D&D, there's gaming panels, there's autograph sessions, there's Q&As. Don't be afraid to go to a convention and admit that you're a geek, because guess what? When you walk in, wall-to-wall geeks! Everyone there is a nerd. Anyone there who's there and says they aren't a nerd, they're just there because they were dragged along by their girlfriend or dragged along by their boyfriend, guess what? That means they're dating a nerd. They're dating a geek. Which in my opinion is just as good, not just as bad, but just as good as being a nerd yourself. You can't always do that. Alright, safe travels everyone!